Well, my first responsibility is really to help my colleagues in the IT department keep all of our software and hardware running. And I'm very fortunate to have some very talented and hardworking colleagues in Forrest Beck, Shay Craig, and Ann Benson. We have probably over 1,000 devices in our network when you include all of our desktops, laptops, servers, network equipment, Wi-Fi, LCD projectors, smart boards, and we've just added 400 iPads to our middle school network. So, and that doesn't even include all of the different software packages that we maintain. So it's a lot to keep going, and but again, I'm fortunate to have some great colleagues. So the other part of the job entails working with the computer department faculty, and that's Michelle Gutierrez, Carl Schaefer, and Julian Cochran, and that's working with them on strengthening the use of technology in the classroom. And this can be a really tricky task because there's a couple different things involved. Number one, you want faculty to be using new technology and to be keeping on top of things, but at the same time you want them to have a stake in how they're teaching their class, and that's very important, I think, to DA's mission. So, and there's also the aspect of if you want to harmonize the way technology is used across three divisions, but at the same time you need to recognize that there's some variation in the way that the divisions will use the technology. So it's a real balancing act, and that's going to be tricky, but I'm lucky to have some great colleagues in the computer department to work with. And the third part of the job is that I really need to keep an eye out for what's coming up next with technology. It's really tough to stay on top of things, and you don't want to fall too far behind the curve, but at the same time you don't want to be on the what's called the bleeding edge. You want to stay on the cutting edge, but if you're on the bleeding edge, that's not a very fun place to be. So that's the third part, is just really keeping on top of all the changes that come around the corner